3, 2, 1, go. Oh, I'm so happy you don't have to mash joystick anymore. Yo, Sauce, thanks for the good luck. That's one of my moderators. A very good friend. Excited for him to be here. So, this is the remake of Friends of Mineral Town, for those of you that don't know. It does not have an English release date yet. It has significant quality of life updates, and it makes the game amazing. Just absolutely incredible. So you can say no there, that you don't want to take over the farm, and it rolls credits. So what we're doing now is we're waiting for 2 days of rain, because that's all it requires for our turnips to finish growing. That's 1 day. 2 days, nice. We already got the good luck. We already got it. It's the double stars. Yeah, thanks everybody for the good luck. Playing this game on seedling mode makes it so everything sells at a higher value. And we also start with 18 turnips, 1 patch that's already grown, and 1 patch that is 2 days away from watering to be grown. So that's kind of what we do to get money in this run. No foraging or anything here. 15, 16. Now, to have the right amount of money, we need 1 2-star turnip. If we don't get 1 2-star turnip, we can actually sell a grape in its place. And 2-star plants are just RNG at this point. Hey, we got one. Now we're going to go wait for the horse race, just like in the original, except we don't have to make all of this money beforehand, do a bunch of convoluted things. We just sell some turnips and then sleep for 2 weeks and immediately gamble. Yeah, with it being so barren and full of debris. In normal, you don't have those patches. You get those big rocks directly in the corner, and it's just brutal. We're just waiting until 10 a.m. for the festival to start. This game has in-game achievements. The Switch itself does not, but this game does. And you can do a full achievement run. It will just take, like, literal days, I think. I mean, eventually I gotta do it, though, you know. No need for the basket in this one. We'll see how this horse race goes before I gamble on it. Yeah, ×1. Wow, that's a pretty close race, though. Rip. We're looking for a multiplier of 11 or higher. Man. I don't think he's got this. He's too far behind already. This game does not have a soft reset, though, like Friends of Mineral Town Game Boy Advance does. The resetting in this one for Horse Race RNG is a little longer. As it is in the first one, it is in this one as well. Horse Race 1 will be the exact same, and then the second and third race will be different. However, in this one, betting on the horse race does not change the outcome. However, there are anomalies occasionally where the first horse race will be different. This is a really good example. There's a very good chance that that yellow horse will win in one of my resets. It's impossible to tell which one, though. Rip. We'll give it 4 resets before I load the backup save. Maybe 5. I know Mad Tez is gonna go pretty under. I don't think that's gonna happen. The game likes to troll me, though, and make me think it's close. Yeah. We got 2 stars in the name, too. Stars are like, everybody's got, you know, their superstitions. Stars are my RNG, my good RNG superstitions. Maybe 2 is too much, though. It's too much power. I can't believe that yellow horse is so close, though, and that 11 isn't. Yeah, horse races in this one, although it's a lot quicker to get there and reset, which is super nice for world record attempts. It takes 4.5 minutes to get to the horse race, essentially. So if you don't get a good horse race first try, you just full reset. which is super nice, but trying to beat the odds like this in like a marathon is kind of a pain. Okay. This got a ×1 odds in there, but we might have a chance. The red horse, though. Rip. All right, we'll give it one more good reset. Then we'll safety save. The yellow horse is gonna win this time. That would be my luck. Oh, rip. I have a backup save, though, where the horse race went accordingly. Otherwise, for all we know, we could sit here for a half an hour on this. It took me 45 minutes to make the backup save. For a while, me and Desert were working on a manipulation for this. However, it seems like it's impractical in real time. Let's do some RNG spins. Alright, this isn't a bad race. Hopefully he wins and we won't have to reset. Rip. Does not look like it is in my favor. Alright. Downside, we have to reload. We have to load the backup save. Upside, we get to see same-sex marriage again. Which is super cool in this game. It's going to make the run a little harder because you can't see her actual affection points, but I'm pretty sure I know the Popuri run well enough that I won't need it. So this backup is immediately after the horse race. We won on a high multiplier and bought brooches. Oh, no it's not. That's alright. It should be this one then. There we go. Let's go, lesbians. Let's go. There we are. Alright, we'll ship all those brooches. Yay, and it's a sunny 20th. We can do a ton of stuff today. I'd like to show you guys some new areas as well. We have this, I believe they call this Hidden Forest. Just waiting for the shop to open. We're going to buy the backpack upgrade. We're gonna meet Jeff. We're gonna buy 16 chocolates. Perfect. We're gonna go meet Basil as well at 10 a.m. There are certain characters you have to meet beforehand to trigger certain events in the game. Every single route is different on who you have to meet. Like Anne's route, you have to meet like half the town. Popuri's route, you just have to meet Jeff and Basil so you can trigger Orange Venus. And now we're gonna go gift Popuri and start off the gauntlet of chocolate. Gotta wait for Gots to get home. So instead of chopping wood, we just buy it all. Whoops. We also need stone for the house upgrade in this one as well. Perfect. House upgrade 1 is out of the way. That's force of habit. Peak gay and is cowboys, peak lesbians is farmers. There's no littering in this game. We were talking about that earlier with demo, and it is a treat to say the least because it allows you to spam your gift so you can hit them on the frame they walk out. Festival today. That was my bad there. Raining days we don't even do. But you won't come outside. Perfect. It's gonna be sunny tomorrow. We'll trigger her black heart event tomorrow. Her black heart event 1. So what they did was they shifted all the heart events down 1 heart level and added an additional 2. Yep, no more throwing gifts on the ground, thankfully. Yeah, so they added an additional 2 heart events for every single bachelor and bachelorette. And now it works. There's 2 black heart events. 2 black heart events, and then it's, you know, purple, blue. Green doesn't have one. Green is when you're able to date them, and then yellow and orange events. House Upgrade 1 is done, so we'll do House Upgrade 2 today. Try to dodge me there. Did you see that? We're just gonna wait around until 11 now. This is the part where we wait. We actually have to hold a gift walking into Sabara's here because it'll trigger Gray's art event if we're not. Saddest part about this game is Gray doesn't have his hat anymore. But that's alright. Yay. So this is these events are all going to be the same as they are in OG Friends of Mineral Town. This is going to be the event where she asked me if I like chickens. We're getting a lot of rain. This is Black Heart event too. She asked for a tour around the farm. This triggers at 5,000 XP or affection. You know what? The game The game is really quiet. I can fix that. It's because the Wii U, for some reason on my capture card, captures extremely loud. So I make it way quiet. There you go. Sorry about that, everyone. So today is her birthday in game. After today, she'll be at a high enough friendship level that'll let us break into her house early. It happens way sooner in this one than it does in the OG one, which is super nice. It makes this run very quick. But yeah, I'm so sorry about that, guys. Yeah, for some reason, my cap card likes to capture the Wii U like at twice the volume of my Switch. When does this game come out in NA? There's no announcement yet, but it will have an English release. If I have a second, raise it again. All right, we can do that. Ooh, looks like we're a day off, actually. Rip. Is that high enough? Just doing other stuff. Yeah, it makes sense. Ooh, still not yet. That's wild. You're gonna be like a gift away. She is. Yeah, if you guys are interested in Friends of Mineral Town, definitely stick around for the next run. It's an awesome run. It's impressive. It's gonna be all power berries by Mad Taz, and he's just awesome. Rip. That's totally fair. Troll. Yeah, what's up, iBombs? We did Popuri on Game Boy Advance right before this, and we're doing a mirror run to show the other side of it. To show how much different runs are in this game than they are in the original. How much quicker they are. More chocolate or potpourri? But yeah, even sleeping in this version of the game is just like 6 seconds faster every time you go to sleep. There's one. He doesn't have his hat either. So what happened right there is that I was trying to talk to her on an angle, and it does not like that when you're in her house. All it does is mashes A. And sometimes, like I'll maybe see it once a Popuri run. Not gonna do Sundays. Like that angle's fine. It's when you're at like a direct corner to her. Yeah, no NA date yet. Ooh, a storm. We're gonna attempt to trigger her Purple Heart event. As soon as summer is over, and then we'll do Blue Heart immediately after that. Not the same day, sadly, because her Purple Heart event can only be triggered on Sundays, and it can't be rainy. I'm really hoping they do a summer release. I'm definitely going to buy a second copy of this game. We're going to buy the second backpack upgrade and second house upgrade today as well. And also refill on chocolates. But yeah, if anybody has any questions, I'm more than gladly to field them to answer whatever you may ask about this game. I've been talking about this game for 3 runs now, though. Kind of feel like I'm out of some small things. But we're gonna get between here. All right, perfect. So here's the second backpack upgrade. You no longer have to order stuff on TV. Once you get the house upgrade, Jeff has it all. Oh, rip. You can still use the harvest sprites to water your farm, and do animal care and harvest as well. And yep, you just give them flour like in the old ones, their favorite gifts. I use them a ton in my casual playthrough. There's a bunch of different flavored cows they added in this one, and so you can have a regular cow, vanilla, strawberry, chocolate cows. They added alpacas to your barn. They also produce wool like sheep do, and they added bunnies to the chicken coop. And they produce small wool, which is like super different. That's pretty cool. Grass doesn't spawn in the same spots every day. It changes its location, and some days doesn't even spawn. So foraging in this one, thankfully, the easy playing on seedling mode allows us to not have to forage for money. Otherwise, we would have a really rough time with it. Be very RNG heavy. All right, that's also upgrade too. You can't pick up your animals in this one, which is a little weird, but it's nothing terrible. Yeah, it really is. I highly recommend this game to everyone. It's absolutely amazing. I can't wait for the US release either. The control scheme for it is just perfect too. Like, all of my backpack is just on the right stick. Like, it's such a nice way of doing it. So we can't trigger Purple Heart in summer is the only issue with Popuri's run, is so we kind of just spend the entire summer just gifting her. And there's not much change to that route. Is Mad Taz or Desert in the chat by chance? Either you guys here? You could actually probably push sub 2 hours. Sorry, this is a side thought. So on Friday, I found 3 new glitches in Harvest Moon Friends of Mineral Town. They're all based around the same thing about save storing, or about load zone storing. I just thought of a new use for it for Popuri's run. You could load storage and essentially teleport it into our house every day after you gain access to the upstairs, which would be probably max friendship with her. I think you gain access to upstairs. Save the load zone on coming down the stairs, and then just reload that save on the next day and the next day and the next day, and it would just load you into her house. It would save 2 screen transitions every day, probably like 6 or 7 seconds a day from running there. Alright, we're almost done with summer, and we could start doing some more hard events instead of just spam giving her chocolate every day. But yeah, I've really enjoyed the re-release, and I've already clocked an obscene amount of hours into it. I'm on year 6, casually playing. There used to be a glitch in SoSFoMT that allowed you to do something called load storing, or text storing, we called it. It was patched out in 3 days, but it allowed us to do some pretty cool stuff, like purchase the house upgrades while we're still in our house, and like just keep menus open for the shop and buy items whenever we wanted and stuff. It was super weird. So we only had one storm this summer as well. That's like really, really good RNG. So hopefully this upcoming Sunday it won't rain and we can trigger Purple Heart. I could always save Scum for it too. Probably be a little bit safer. But yeah, I pretty much run this game religiously right now. Just this game. If you guys ever want to see more of the remakes content, I stream almost every day. Shameless plugs, am I right? We'll save tonight. Nope. We just want to make sure there's no rain. Because if there's rain, you can't trigger any of Popuri's events. Rip. Hopefully it won't rain tomorrow. That's okay. It's not terrible because of how much leeway the remake gives you. Some days. But yeah, it's not terrible because of how much leeway it gives you. Hi, Black. How are you? Black Sheet. Did I make a new channel? No. This is a marathon we do it every year. This is our 4th year doing it. And it is restreamed on this. So really what we're going for right now is to trigger Purple Heart, and then the following day, the following couple days. Was in your channel, got confused. That makes sense, that makes sense. Yeah, but so what the goal is this Sunday we trigger Purple Heart event, and then we trigger Orange Venus event the following day. Or whenever we need to fill chocolate, which should be like 5 days after. So Mayor Thomas is coming every day there to tell me that my mailbox is too full. The hardest part about learning this run and learning how to run this game in general is like you learn symbols, Japanese characters for what days of the week it is and for certain things people say and stuff like that. For some reason I can't just like know. It's always I gotta memorize these symbols and then I'll know. There is no news about the US release except there will be one. There is no date yet. We've been thinking that they might do a summer release. Don't want to release it too close to Rune Factory 4 or Animal Crossing. Because honestly, Animal Crossing would eclipse this game. Sadly, that's just how it would work though. I feel like. I really hope there's no rain tomorrow. We are just like the unluckiest speedrunner. I am, yeah. Just very, very unlucky. Yeah, she's probably brain heart already. Probably a little higher. Yeah, the 25th. 9 days. I think, right? I'm probably gonna pre-purchase it this weekend. Morning, Retro Girl. How are you today? Waking up just in time. You're gonna see me finish this run, and then all power berries. Mad Taz 64 is gonna do it, and it's gonna be awesome. It's a really cool run, in my opinion. All the runs that we've done this weekend are really cool, but Friends of Mineral Town's got a special place in my heart. We are going to save this Friday, so I don't have to worry about getting rain again on Sunday. Perfect. Oh no. Tomorrow's the Harvest Festival. We can't do it anyway. That's why it's sunny. Guess we just continue to truck on. I was checking if there was another Sunday this month. I can't believe the amount of rainy Sundays we've had this run. Just bizarre. It feels like every single day I need to not be a festival in fall. This fall has been a festival. It's just worked out really weirdly. Alright, so we're gonna refill our backpack with chocolates. Actually, we probably only need 10 more at most. We'll do like, I think I actually only need 6 more after all the events are done, but we'll do 10, 12 just to be safe. Just waiting for the store to open. If you're friends with Jeff, you can enter at 8 a.m. Same thing goes for GOTS. You can enter like practically instantly. Alright, let's wrap some chocolates. We gotta wait for GOTS to open anyway. We're gonna buy the large bed today as well. We're rounding this out pretty quick here. As soon as we start seeing events, that is. There's Brandon. He's the new bachelor. He is Gotz's apprentice. Alright, we're going to save this Friday. And pray that we can get RNG so it doesn't rain. Big bed always goes back to the little bed. Just always sleep in the little bed. Fantastic. It's going to be sunny tomorrow, so we can do it. Alright, we can trigger Purple Heart today. So this event, we trigger at 10. So you used to be able to push your horse out. You might still be able to right here, but they made this super rounded off. I'm pretty sure because people were pushing their horse out of bounds here. It's extremely easy to do. You can almost just walk your horse out of bounds there. Cliff. Now, if you notice, I still can't see her heart level. It's because we aren't dating yet. So here, Popuri asks us, or the kids ask us if we want to play house, and me and Popuri are the parents. And I agree. I say, yeah, I got time to play. Now we can go back to our regular scheduling. We're gonna trigger Orange Venus probably today. Makes the most sense to do it like now. Oh, well actually, yeah. We'll try our best to do it today. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna wait outside here and trigger her blue heart event at 11 when it opens. And then we'll trigger Orange Venus. And the Orange Venus is a new flower added to the game, and seeing that event is required for you to get the dating item, which is going to be an encased one in like a glass case. And you get one of those 3 days after seeing the events. Jeff comes by and gives you one in a glass case. And then you give it to your bachelor or bachelorette, and you're considered dating. And you can trigger their next 2 events, and you can see their heart level if you're the same gender. And overall, it's a really nice addition to the game. There's Popuri. Now we actually have to wait until Rick gets home here, or until 11:20 triggers. This is Rick's event. You just always run into this. It's very, very hard to avoid it. And this is Popuri's Blue Heart event. It's also Rick's Blue Heart event. I agree with Popuri. So after seeing all 4 heart events, we can trigger the Orange Venus event, which is this one. It's a very long cinematic, but it's not terrible. There are longer. So essentially, they're talking about this plant that no longer exists in this town, and the sprites overhear it, and only I can see the sprites. And the sprites tell me that they know where we can find one, and they essentially make it regrow in this town. And yep, that's pretty much the premise of that. I pick the flowers, and then I bring them back to them, and they're like, "Oh, how did you find those?" Like super weirded out by it. This is gonna be Basil giving me the seeds for the flowers that I found. Yeah, orange red Venus. For real, it could have been called infinity other things. It could have just been called red Venus. I was checking there that time if we could trigger the event. Did not look that way though. He's actually probably really close to orange heart. Like, we're just gonna sleep here. And we're gonna trigger Orange Venus tomorrow, then dating, then hopefully her last 2 heart events. All in one go. Perfect. Oh no. That's okay. I lied, we're not triggering it then. Halloween. Snowstorm? Monday. Snow. We're just waiting for it to give us good weather. That'll work. Yeah, we're getting really close here, I think. At most, like 7 more minutes. I would say. You're just gonna give us the Orange Venus. Now we're gonna go date her. The winter music is really depressing, I agree. Can't grow any crops, it's just, everything's just sad about it. Alright, now we're gonna be dating. Comes into my house, sees the gift she gave me, just laying on the floor. I got all these shelving units and I just put it on the ground. That's a really cool interaction I like doing. Because we're dating now, I can just trigger the next heart event immediately. So dating teleports us in the house, and then me leaving the house makes her come back. I just thought it was funny. We made food together. I already gifted her today, right? It's like somebody died. Yeah, it's it's pretty bad. It's pretty sad. We can't do it on Wednesdays for some reason, I don't think. You know what? No, it's all days but Thursdays, if I remember correctly. Summer died. I get it. Makes sense. Now we kind of just wait. This one, thankfully, we can trigger at 10 a.m. We're gonna be holding a gift to not trigger Gray's event, because I would absolutely not like to do that. World record for this game right now is 105. That's by me. This run was a little slow. We missed some events. Horse race was kind of brutal. But hopefully this event today will put her at Red Heart, and then it's just a matter of proposing. Alright. So we put the gift away. Trigger the event. No biggie. So we're gonna play hide and seek here, and she gets upset because earlier her brother called her immature. And we tell her that she's not immature. I believe is the translation of this event. It's something along those lines. I've actually never seen this event in winter. It's kind of funny with none of the trees and stuff. And that's Red Heart. Nice. Now we're gonna go pick up the blue feather. In winter, it's only 1 away from the top. During fall, it's like 8 down because of how many seeds there are. That's Jennifer, the new bachelorette. Yeah, so to put it into perspective, we proposed to Popuri in the original run that I did before this at 2 hours and 30 minutes. Like around that time. And world record for this one is 105. If you're ever looking for short speed runs, SOS Friends of Mineral Town Potpourri Marriage. A nice clean hour speed run. This is our wedding day. And time. Yay!